Hello, I'm Seth Johnson with Land a House. So in today's tiny house video, we're going to be installing the paneling on the inside. So I just got back from my local hardware store and purchased 10 1x6 pine panels. Never done this before, so it's going to be fun and interesting. I purchased a nail punch, which is a 7/16 here. And then I got some 6D 2-inch long finishing nails. And so this will be able to go on here to finish that. I'm going to see if hammering into this will split the wood. If it does, I've got the drill to fix that problem. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do here is measure out this distance and see how long we need to cut our boards. Now I kind of expect this bottom piece to be a little bit difficult because of the window, and down here at my end I'm going to have to compensate for one of these anchor bolts that's sticking up. The rest of them should be fairly easy on this wall. 136.5. So here are my pine panels. They come, like I said, 12-foot sections. Let's see here. So 136.5. Okay, I'm going to cut that down real quick. Okay, I'm going to see how well I can get this board behind this wall over here. I hope I can. Something I had not considered is getting these in here. May have to do this in sections on this wall because of the bathroom. Okay, well, let's replan that. Okay, so just because I can, I'm going to cut the board to fit up flush here, and then cut it again over here. That way I can just cut the top straight off, rip it, to fit in here. And that way everything will match up nice, and I can get the board around the bathroom wall. So, we'll make some cuts real quick. So I got the first board cut down to 53 inches. Now you notice there's a double line here in the middle of this one, or flat on the back side. I kind of like the flat design. Now it'll still have a little dip every board, but this is, I guess, is a little extra decorative piece. So 53 inches was perfect to get up against the window here, but let's see if you can see that. The anchor bolt there is in the way. So what I'm going to have to do is come back and just put a little notch there, and we can use the chisel too if need be, and get this thing. So I'm just going to come here and mark on the sides of those. Let's come in a little bit. Okay, and I guess it needs to be, what about that high? Let's see how high that piece is. Well, I took the circular saw and set it to the depth that I wanted, and then I just cut out several little notches here in hopes that I can use the chisel to carefully knock this out of here. Yeah, just like that. So now let's see how well this thing fits in here. Dusty. Yeah. I mean, it's not the coolest design ever, but kind of just compensates for that piece. I think next one I can go a little bit shallower and be just fine. So I know myself well enough that I think I'm just going to go ahead and pre-drill through these tongue and groove, just because I don't want to have these things splitting on me. It may add some extra time to this install, but I'm okay with that. Alright, let's see how it is to nail these in. So far, so good. Alright, I want to try out this punch here and see how well it does. Very cool. I like that. Okay, I think I might go down one size on my drill bit. Will bend on you. Now that we got that side done, I'm going to see what the measurements are on this next side here. So it's going to be 59.5 on this side. Okay, managed to get that piece in. Once again, cut a little notch there for the anchor bolts. So now we're down to the last piece on the bottom here, which we already had cut. So now I just need to measure how far up to cut to match up with this window. So this should be 3 inches, and it is. So I'm going to rip this down to 3 inches here. I guess leaving this piece on the bottom and just cut it off there. One cool thing about the Speed Square is it's got measurement marks here on the side. So I can just place my pencil at 3 and just glide this down here. And that way it's already nice line to follow. Well, I went ahead and got that piece installed. I just put 3 little finishing nails in there. So that completes the first layer or run. So now I'm going to cut another board. Let's see. We'll go up here to this one. And I think I'm just going to keep them all the same at 53 inches. We'll get the next piece put up. Alright, let's see how well the second piece goes on here. It's nice and tight, which is good, I suppose. Let's see how well these nails pull this thing to the wall. I'm really excited about this step. It'll make this place look really finished inside. So I'm getting these nails real close to all the way, and then just punching them with the nail punch just a little bit. Seems to be doing pretty good. Must have hit a nail down here, or a staple or something. Let's try that again. Yep. All right. I'm going to drill a little bit to the side and see what happens. May not be able to get one in that end. Just have to see. Yes, I'm just taking this punch here and getting it hidden. Just a couple of taps in preparation for the next piece to go on. Now, moving up to the third piece, I have to consider the electrical outlet here. And this is the piece that was cut off from the end of the board that was too long. So, I'm just going to use that to butt up against this and make this last little piece here. So I'm going to cut that and put it right there. Let's see how well this fits on here. Not bad. Okay. Now I'll get some drill holes here. Never done this before, of course, so I'm just making it up as I go along. So for the next piece, I need to have a little piece in here, and it looks like it's going to butt up pretty close, so I won't have to worry about the top. So I need to measure from here out. Okay, so 45 and 3/4, and then need to cut out this box here once we get that length cut. So on these boxes, there's a tiny little tab on the side, and that's where the board rests up onto. So I'm just going to very carefully measure this. Looks like it's 2 1/4. So I'm going to cut that notch out of here, but at the same time I need to have a 1 1/2 gap in there. Okay, so here's the box I'm going to attempt to cut out here. Let's see how well I do. Okay. Now I hope to chisel out the last little bit here that I don't manage to get out. Okay. Flip this over and get the other side here. Just bring these two pieces together. So now an issue is when I try to put this under the box, that back of the tongue and groove piece won't allow it to fit under there. So I set my circular saw really shallow, and I'm just going to trim off the back side of this groove, and that way it'll just plop right on there. Theoretically, of course. Dusty. All right, let's see how that works. Let's see if this will just plop right in there. I may have to take off that box real quick, or just remove that outlet. Okay, let's try this with that box up. That's close. Let's see what's hitting. Okay, I gotta get a little bit more of that box, or that board trimmed off back here in the back. Okay, managed to get that in there. It's real tight, looks nice. Now I did notice that I'm still seeing some of the nails under here. So I'm gonna have to come up a little bit on my board to keep that from happening. Very nice. All right. Well, I got 4 rows done. It wasn't too bad. Kind of annoying to cut this strip underneath the light here. And this piece was different, having to rip it with the circular saw. But it's actually going together really nicely. Let me show you this finished outlet over here. It's finished because it's got the plate on it. That looks really nice. You can still see a few of my nail holes in here, but I'm okay with that. And then here's where it was notched out for that anchor bolt. So the other piece of siding will go here and almost hide that thing whenever the base is put on. I like it. Well, there's a lot more of this to go. Got to do all the walls, the ceiling, bathroom, all that. And then after the blocks have been waterproofed and insulated, I've got to do those as well. So, good bit of this stuff to go. It's going to take a while, but I'm enjoying it, and I hope you are too. Thanks for watching. I'm Seth Johnson with Land a House, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so I got that end on, nice and tight. Put pipe tape on here. Now I'm just going to put this ball valve on here.